So to manage or edit the placement of the text here in our view, the first thing you want to do is you want to click the view, and here you'll see viewport title with line showing. So you want to go and look for extents and click on crop view. So you want to crop the view, so you're not going to see your elevation marker. You want to crop that out. Okay, and you want to make it visible as well. So crop region visible, check. Okay, and then double click on the view, double click. That's the crop view. Click it and crop the view so that you're limiting what you're able to see through that crop boundary box. Okay. Click outside and double click outside. Anytime you click or double click inside the viewport, you are brought inside this view as if you are in the floor plan view. So you can change the scale here. So say 1 to 200 or bring it back to 1 to 100. Okay. As if you're in the floor plan view in this case. Okay, so double click outside and then I can move this to the center. Now, you always want to place, if you have several sheets for your floor plan, you always want to place your floor plan in the same location relative to your title block. Now, to do that, you want to create a guide. So you go to view and you'll see here under sheet composition the guide grid button. So you click that. For this one, we'll just say floor plan FP1. So it's our guide grid for our floor plans. So I'll just say FP1, click OK. We only need one intersection. We don't really need this big a sheet. So I can crop this so that I'm only seeing one intersection. And I only need that one intersection placed somewhere here. Okay. So let's say somewhere there. And use that intersection to move my floor plan so that each time I place a view, a floor plan view, I will always place it at that intersecting point. So I'll move this view now. I'll select the view, say move, okay, or MV from here to there. Okay. Okay, you can always adjust if needed. Now here, if you need to adjust, you might need to, since you're not able to select the grid, since it's inside the, what do you call this, the floor plan view. So you might need to move this so that they don't intersect. I might need to, or fully overlap, I might need to extend this. Okay, and then I can now move this if I need to, and then select the view, move this from here to there. Okay, now by making your grid longer, I can now select the grid separately from the view. Sometimes you might need to do that technique. Okay, so that you can move this or select this, even if so that you're able to move that grid guide. Okay. Now, this guide grid will not print. So you can hide this, or you may choose to just leave it there. It will not print. So let's create another floor plan. So another sheet, new sheet. Okay. See, it's numbered properly, similar to how you create grids. Since we created A1, this now will be numbered as A2. We do need to change or rename this to, let's say, floor plan furniture. Floor plan furniture, or furniture floor plan. Okay. Click OK, and then get your furniture floor plan. Place it somewhere here first. Okay. So how do you place it at the same location? So this is where the guide grid works well. So view, guide grid, select the same grid that you have created. It will be placed at the same location. Okay. Then you can select this, move from the corner to the intersection. Okay. So you know that it's placed at the same location as your first floor plan. Okay. It's your first floor plan. Oops, sorry. Sheet 1. Okay. And sheet number 2. Again, you can hide that, or you can just choose to leave it there for now. Okay, let's crop this view. So double click, turn on crop view, crop region visible. Let's crop this view so that we don't see the elevation markers. Okay. And then once you have cropped it properly, you can now uncheck crop region visible, so you don't have that bounding box. Okay, double click outside, and you have your floor plan placed exactly at the same location as your other sheet floor plan. Okay, how about this guy here? So we need to move this into the sheet. So to do that, you need to select the view, and notice that it highlights the title block. And now I can adjust the line by clicking on that grip and moving it close. Right? Just enough to have a little bit of excess line there. And then click outside and then click on the title. That's how you're able to move this to that location. See, if you click on the view and move this, that title block or title will move with it relative to its location. Okay, so let's move this again. Move from here to that intersection. Okay, so that title moves with it. To move just the title, to move just this title, you need to deselect and then just click on the title, and then move the title to its location. If you want to place this at the same location each time, you can say view, guide grid, and now we can create a new one. We'll say title, resize this, okay, move it maybe somewhere there, okay, and then you can move this so it aligns to that grid. Doesn't have to be perfect, just a relative position. So that's a title, okay, and then I can use that same grid here, say grid title, click OK. So I can now move this, okay, select, deselect, and then move this to that location. Okay. So you can switch from grids. You can only show one grid at a time, but you can always select and change the grid that you want to use, so that you can orient either the view itself or the title. Okay.